And yet another question in continuity. Find the value of k so that the function is continuous at x equals pi by 2. And the function is given as f of x equals k cos x by pi minus 2x when x not equal to pi by 2 and it is equal to 3 when x equals pi by 2. What is given? The function is continuous at x equals pi by 2. Given that f is continuous at pi by 2, therefore limit x tends to pi by 2, f of x must be equal to f of pi by 2. We shall find the limit of the given function. Now, f of x equals k cos x by pi minus 2x. We can put u is equal to pi minus 2x, 2x equals pi minus u, or x equals pi by 2 minus u by 2. When x tends to pi by 2, u by 2 tends to 0. When this x is put pi by 2, what happens? U by 2 must become 0. We take pi minus 2x to be u. For finding the limit of this function, we are choosing an easier method. Put u is equal to pi minus 2x or y is equal to pi minus 2x, no problem. Then some letter u is equal to pi minus 2x, then 2x equals pi minus u. Dividing by 2, you will get pi by 2 minus u by 2. And when x tends to pi by 2, u by 2 must tend to 0. Limit x tends to pi by 2, k cos x by pi minus 2x is equal to k into cos, what is x? X is pi by 2 minus u by 2. Pi by 2 minus u by 2 by, what is pi minus 2x? Pi minus 2x is taken as u. That is u. Now, that is k into, k is a constant. So, when we take the limit, you can take it out of this limiting factor. That is k into limit cos pi by 2 minus u by 2. As x tends to pi by 2, u by 2 tends to 0. We have changed this x by pi by 2 minus u by 2 and pi minus 2x as u. Then we have to substitute for x. x tends to pi by 2. When x tends to pi by 2, u by 2 tends to 0. Now that is k into limit cos pi by 2 minus theta, cosine of pi by 2 minus some angle, then it will be sine of that angle, that is sine u by 2 by u. Once again, k cos x by pi minus 2x, we are taking the limit of that function as x tends to pi by 2. In the question is given limit x tends to pi by 2, f of x is f of pi by 2. Now k into cos x by pi minus 2x becomes k into cos of x is given as pi by 2 minus u by 2, and this pi minus 2x is given as u. When x tends to pi by 2, u by 2 tends to 0. Now what is this? You have studied limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equal to 1. But unfortunately, here it is u by 2 and the denominator is u. So you can very well make in the required form sin u by 2 by, I am going to divide the denominator by 2 and multiply by 2, that is u by 2 into 2. I have divided this u by 2 and just multiplied by 2. No change. Now have a look. K into limit u by 2 tends to 0, sin u by 2 by u by 2. It must be equal to 1. How? How is it? K into 1 into, here is 1 by 2 remaining, 1 by 2. The reason is limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equal to 1. And this is of course in this form. Sin some angle u by 2 divided by same angle, and that angle tends to 0. Limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equal to 1. That is k by 2. K by 2. But in the question, it is given limit of f of x as x tends to pi by 2. We got it equal to k by 2, and k by 2 is equal to f of pi by 2. F of pi by 2 is given to be 3. Therefore, k equals 6. That is the answer to the question. Once again, f of x is given to be k cos x by pi minus 2x when x is not equal to pi by 2. If we put pi x equal to pi by 2 other means pi minus pi, it will become 0. That's why it is given so. Now, and value of that function at x equals pi by 2 is given to be 3. Now, given that f is continuous at x equals pi by 2, if it is continuous at that particular point, limit of the function as x tends to pi by 2 must be equal to f of pi by 2. That is the base of continuity. Now here we shall consider f of x k cos x by pi minus 2x and take its limit as x tends to pi by 2. Now this denominator pi minus 2x is put as u, and we defined what is x. X is equal to pi by 2 minus u by 2. For making things easier, when x is shown to be approaching pi by 2, you can show u by 2 approaching 0. Now limit x tends to pi by 2, k cos x by pi minus 2x becomes k into limit cos pi by 2 minus u by 2 by u as u by 2 tends to 0. Now it is k into limit cos pi by 2 minus u by 2 became sin u by 2 by u. And to make it in the regular form, I divided u by 2 and just multiplied it by 2. Now this portion is in the form limit x tends to 0 sin x by x. So k into 1 by 2, that is k by 2. This k by 2 is equal to 3, just given in the question. Therefore k is equal to 6. And this question was asked several times for the public examination. Okay, thank you.